Brought to you by DK Audio.
DK Audio presents Heads Up Philosophy by Marcus Weeks, read by Charles Armstrong. What is philosophy? Why is there anything at all? What makes things right and wrong? Does God exist? In trying to understand the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence, philosophy tackles some of the greatest mysteries of all. Many such questions have puzzled philosophers for centuries. Philosophy developed to question what people often take for granted. Many philosophical questions appear to be beyond the scope of science. Take moral questions, for instance. It's true that scientists can make morally significant discoveries. They can build nuclear weapons or make it possible for us to design a baby by choosing his or her eye and hair color, and so on. But science cannot tell us whether we ought or ought not to use such new technologies. Science, it seems, is ultimately restricted to telling us how things are, whereas moral philosophy is concerned with how things ought to be. Doing philosophy involves trying to figure out as best we can what is true by using our powers of reason or logical thought. It's an activity, a great way to learn how to think well about anything. And the skills you pick up doing philosophy are skills you will find useful in all sorts of areas, from giving a presentation to negotiating an important business deal. Philosophers also question our beliefs. We might not realize it, but we all hold a great many philosophical beliefs. These, of course, include moral beliefs. Many believe the universe was created by God and that there is some form of life after death. Others believe the opposite. Often we acquire our beliefs from our cultures, communities, and traditions. But these beliefs can change. Not so long ago, most Westerners thought it morally acceptable to own slaves and to prevent women from voting. Now we know better. It's the role of the philosopher to try to establish whether or not such beliefs are true. In doing so, philosophers may be considered an annoyance, but it's important that we ask these questions. After all, the answers really do matter. What do philosophers do? Very few people earn their living as full-time philosophers, either writing philosophical books or teaching and researching in universities. Studying philosophy, however, helps to develop skills that are useful in many different jobs, and philosophers follow a wide variety of career paths. Also, a lot of people simply enjoy philosophy for its own sake, as a leisure interest. How can I learn about philosophy? Academic courses. Many schools, colleges, and universities offer courses in philosophy, leading to formal qualifications. Philosophy is sometimes taught as a part of courses in other subjects, such as politics, economics, theology, and psychology. Discussion groups. There is a growing interest in philosophy as a hobby, and philosophy groups have become popular, where like-minded people can meet to discuss philosophy in an informal setting. Evening classes are also available in many towns. Magazines and blogs. There are some philosophy magazines aimed at the general reader. These are usually available by subscription rather than in a newsagent. They may also be available online, along with a number of blogs about philosophy. Books. However you choose to learn about philosophy, you'll want to browse your library or bookshop for books by philosophers. There are also several encyclopedias and dictionaries of philosophy, and many of the best are available online. What skills can philosophy give me? Clear thinking. It can help you think clearly. Philosophy is all about reasoning, rational thought. Learning about philosophy and discussing philosophical problems with others is good exercise for the mind and teaches us the skills of clear and logical thinking. Presentation skills. Philosophical debate is a good way to develop the skills of presenting an argument. As well as providing good reasons for an opinion, a convincing argument has to be presented logically, using unambiguous language. Negotiating and mediating. One of the core...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?